everyone, and welcome back to another speed build. Today I am renovating an apartment for 3 roommates for an upcoming let's play that I'm doing. So this apartment is meant to look kind of old, beige and boring. It is owned by one of the girls' grandmothers. This isn't really an essential part to the let's play, it's just a little bit of backstory. So this let's play follows Cassia, who, following a breakup with her long-term boyfriend, moved to the city to pursue art full-time, and she found this little apartment rented out by Lola to move into. So Lola, you'll see later on when we get to the rooms, Lola has her own room, and then the second room holds the 2 other girls. Now these 2 roommates are like NPCs, like I got them to be roommates through the feature of university, so technically I'm the owner of the apartment, like Cassia is, but for the sake of the storyline we're going to pretend that it's Lola, because Lola has a whole room to herself. So I'm kind of pretending that this apartment, that Lola's grandmother or some relative is the landlord, and they're kind of just allowing her to live here. So all 3 of the roommates are kind of very creative people. Cassia, as I said, is an up-and-coming artist who moved to the city following a breakup with her long-term boyfriend. I believe his name is Jules? I don't remember. It's been a few days since I made The Sims. Lola is an up-and-coming style influencer. She's a very fashionable sim. She wants to be, a fashion icon. And because this apartment is kind of hers, she has her own room, whereas Cassia and Alexis, the other roommate, they share a room, which you'll see later. I've tried to make the apartment look a little bit older, like the girls don't really have much money for decoration, which I think kind of comes through in like the rundown appliances and the very basic cheap beige like furniture. Like it's very clear that they tried to add their own little details, but it's still kind of old and a little ugly. Now we're getting onto the bedrooms. So this first bedroom here is Lola's bedroom. It's very light and sweet and airy and pink. I imagine Lola to just kind of like very cute things. I just feel like it kind of fits with her character. I don't really know. She has, all the essentials of what she needs for her job. It's very fashion inspired, very simple, because again, the girls don't really have that much money. They're all kind of just trying their best to make a career for themselves in the city. So it's all very simple, very basic. I do quite like Lola's bedroom. I think it's quite nice. You'll see in the screenshots actually that because I have the girls actually living here, and like the flowers and the nightstand got replaced. If you've ever played with university, you know that your roommates, when they come in to live with you, they kind of just put their own stuff down. And that's what happened. So in the screenshots there's a couple random pieces of furniture died in place. So just note that that's the Sims that Hanwa is doing. So the second bedroom here is for our main sim, Cassia, and her roommate, her other roommate, Alexis. So a bit about Alexis. She is really into music. She's a very musical sim. She's trying to make a career for herself in the entertainer career. She's trying to be a musician essentially. And she's sharing this room with Cassia, who just moved in. And this room, compared to Lola's room, is very bland and kind of sad. Clearly Lola kind of put most of the budget of the renovations that she had into her room, and then just kind of had the basic necessities in the other room for the other girls. You got the cheap beds, and you got a kind of rundown dresser, and it's just kind of basic necessities. Cassia has a little easel out the window, which I thought was quite nice. She can paint the people outside, and I also added a guitar for Alexa's. I tried to give each of the girls some kind of skill building item that relates to them and their character. I'm very excited for this Let's Play, so please subscribe. I'm hoping this Let's Play will be filled with a lot of drama and lore and plot twists. I'll link the video in the iCard of another apartment that I renovated, the boy next door, Theo, where I kind of spoke about him a little bit, and his character, and you can also see his apartment. He will play a crucial role in this play later on. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.